Let's go. Bangkok, baby. On FM, yeah.
Back with you on the nation station, Oman FM. One of the prestigious events that happen in the country is the Injaz Oman, where they actually have this competition. They call it Student Company Program and Competition that was held on Monday evening, September 20. Right now, we're going to catch up with our guest. It's CEO KHAULA HAMOUD ABDULLAH Al-Harthy. Hello and welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Hi, Sweet. Good afternoon, and thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for taking time to be with us, Ms. KHAULA, and it's a great pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, we just want to congratulate also your successful event that happened, but can you tell us a bit also about Injaz Oman?
Sure. So Injaz Oman is a nonprofit organization that empowers youth to own their own economic success on a global level. And we happen to be part of a global organization called Junior Achievements, which is the largest youth-serving NGO in the world. And it was also recognized as a leader in education by Harvard University.
Okay.
So what we do is we provide students from schools, colleges, and universities, as well as job seekers with programs that fall under three main pillars: entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and job readiness. And we've been around since 2006 in Oman. However, JA has been around since for the past 100 years, and over 10 million students benefit from its programs annually.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for letting us know more about Injaz Oman. And also, you mentioned that, from 2006. So can you also tell us the objectives of this amazing platform?
So the whole point is basically to equip our youth with the skills and knowledge and prepare them to enter the job market, allowing them to create wealth and create jobs for themselves and others. And become productive individuals within their communities.
All right. Also, I believe that you had this very prestigious event. We've seen it in social media. It's really one of the trending topics in the country recently. So tell us about this event that you had.
So the event was basically the awards ceremony where we kind of recognized the winners of the company program competition. And the competition is part of a program that goes on for about 7 months.
Right.
And this program allows students gives students the opportunity to establish their own companies from scratch. So at the beginning of the program, students come in with an idea that goes through different stages, and throughout these stages, it moves on to become a product or a service that they go on to market and then sell. And towards the end of the program, it happens to it becomes an actual company. And throughout the process, what we do is we work with our partners from the private sector, and they provide us with volunteers.
Right.
We train these volunteers and provide them with the programs in order for them to transfer their work experience from working in the private sector, along with the content that we provide them with. And it's basic, and the whole point is for them to bring in the reality of working in the private sector to these students, because we all know that what we learn in colleges is one thing, but then once you go out and you start working, you're faced with a different reality. So just trying to bring in that perspective,
the kind of experience
through this partnership. So basically, that's the program, and towards the end of the program is the competition, which took place the beginning of this week. The students went through different stages where they were judged based on their final reports, as well as their presentations, the exhibition, and the final interview that took place between the students and the panel of judges, where they discussed the details and so on.
Wow.
And the ceremony that you just spoke about earlier was when we recognized the winners.
Well, I can really feel the excitement, especially from the participants. So can you tell us who are the people involved or the people who participated, and especially who are you targeting mostly on your programs?
So for this program, we have two there's the company program for schools as well as the company program for colleges and universities.
Okay.
So basically, students from schools, colleges, and universities.
Right. And seeing the participations of various schools and young people, entrepreneurs, how is the outcome of it? How do you feel about it also?
We're actually very proud and excited to see our young Omanis come up with really creative ideas and solutions to problems that the community is facing. So I think this comes to show that this country has a bright future.
Right.
As long as we basically provide these young people with the right guidance and opportunities, there's so much potential there.
Right. Absolutely. Talking about the competition, can you share the benefits of the competition for the youth? As you mentioned, the experience, the working field.
So the competition or the program focuses on entrepreneurship. However, we all know that entrepreneurship is not for everyone. But we believe that entrepreneurial education is for everyone, and everyone can benefit from it. There's something for them to learn from. All of these students will end up going into the job market, whether they become entrepreneurs or employees in the government or private sector. So how do you prepare them for that? How do you equip them with the knowledge and skills for them to become productive once, they're within that market? So that to us is way more important than just them becoming entrepreneurs and creating their own companies. I must say that in the past 8 years, this program has contributed to the creation of over 350 jobs, and over 80 companies have been established and are up and running in the market.
Wow,
so we're very proud of the outcomes, and we believe that there's more to come, inshallah.
Well, so for 8 years, how do you prepare for such huge event? And, this kind of program is so fascinating. So I think the idea behind it, how did you prepare for it?
So what people see is just the outcome.
Yeah,
absolutely. They see the rosy picture, but what they don't know about is the sweat and tears that take place behind the scenes, and all the hard work that goes on for months.
Right.
But I must say that it all pays off. Once you see these students successful and they've actually gained something that they can take back and help out their communities with.
Right.
Injaz Oman's team is, by the way, we're a very small team. We're only 5 individuals, but the beauty of our model is that we work with volunteers from the private sector.
Okay.
And that has been very helpful, and we're very grateful to everyone who has given us their time and experience in the past several years. I mean, if it weren't for them and their support, as well as the support of both the public and private sector, our board, and everyone, basically, the media as well. You guys have played a great role in highlighting and showcasing Omani talent. So we really are grateful to you all.
And we really salute you for these amazing programs that you're doing, platforms. So what are the upcoming things also that we should look forward to in the coming days or in the coming months?
So we always announce about new programs. Right now we're currently working on a program that targets job seekers.
Okay.
It's something that should be very exciting, inshallah, and on a national level that we will be announcing very soon. So I'd say stay tuned and, keep following.
Yeah, your social media account is Injaz Oman, and also your website. What is also your message to the people, behind Injaz Oman, and to the participants and everyone who got involved, in this massive program?
I think all I can say at this point is thank you so much. Thank you for believing in Injaz. Thank you for believing in our youth. And, it takes, I'd like to say it takes 2 to tango, but I think it takes way more than that in this case.
Right.
So no one can ever achieve anything on their own. So as long as we work together, the outcomes will be way bigger. We all are working towards the same purpose and goal. So we might as well collaborate and join forces to reach there.
That's an amazing message. Thank you so much for joining us, Miss KHAULA, and we wish you all the very best also in Injaz Oman. You know, keep on shining and empowering
Thank you.
youth in the country.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. So we've been speaking with the CEO of Injaz Oman, KHAULA HAMOUD Abdullah Al Harthy.
Oman FM.